Oh, goosebumps. The stadium packed with Nicaraguan fans, providing the atmosphere for those special occasions in Concacaf. Nicaragua, Jamaica, it promises and has all the factors needed to be a good one. Let's take a look at the starting lineups, beginning with Marco Figueroa's Nicaragua here this evening. 62-year-old Chilean boss played his club football for America, lining up with a back four with Perez, Acevedo, Fuentes, and Quijano in front of Vega. Gets the start in between the sticks. Bonilla and Arteaga on the flanks with Coronel Barrera and Molskred in midfield up front, leading the attack. The number 9, Jaime Moreno. Man with the whistle in the cards here this evening is Mario Escobar from Guatemala. Two captains meeting in midfield, Andre Blake of Philadelphia Union and Juan Barrera for Nicaragua. Juan Barrera, who is the all-time leading goal scorer for the Nicaraguan national team with 25 goals to his name. Here is the 11 for former Manchester United and England boss Stephen McLaren. Andre Blake has the captain's armband and gets the start in goal in this 4-4-2 formation. Lee, Lowe, Pinnock, and McGee start at the back. Gray starts on the left with Anderson and Joan Monteboder in midfield. Tavon Gray starts on the right up front. Mario Williams starts alongside Leicester City man Bobby Reed. All set for kickoff. And Manuaga. Look at the bench for the home side. Solutions for Marco Antonio Figueroa. Final checks now. Mario Escobar. The ball rolls at the Estadio Nacional de Football. It is the Concacaf Nations League A Group 2 action in match day 3. Nicaragua, Jamaica. I am Antonio Aquilino. Thank you so much for joining us for what promises to be a great match of football coming your way. Jamaica winning the ball back in the opposing half. 3 players in the box, waiting for the delivery to come. Choosing to hold on to possession. Jamaica with Pinnock in possession now. The Reggae Boys, 1 win, 1 draw in 2 matches so far in this Group B in the Concacaf Nations League. 4 points for Steve McLaren's side. As the ball rolls out, Jamaican throw-in. There is Marco Antonio Figueroa, man in charge of Nicaragua. His 29th appearance on the bench for Los Pinoleros here this evening for the 62-year-old Chilean boss. Nicaragua on the ball, back pass all the way to Jason Vega. Good control, the second one. Running down Moreno. And it's Blake in possession. Well chested down in midfield. No foul, says the ref, as Nicaragua continue with the build-up on the far side. Last touched by Tavon Gray. As the home fans raise their voice. Attacking maneuver developing nicely for the hosts on the far side. Acevedo with the throw-in, a good one. The strike taken on the bounce. Looking to surprise Blake that time. Artaega. Jamaica beginning their Group B journey with a disappointing 0-0 draw at home at Independence Park in Kingston against Cuba, before going on the road and defeating Honduras by 2-1 thanks to a late second half penalty converted by Antonio. Meanwhile, for Nicaragua, the first game saw them snatch 3 points right at the death in the 95th minute against French Guiana away from home. Their second game in the group, they drew Cuba, once again scoring in the second half stoppage time, this time in the 97th minute, in a 1-1 draw away from home in Santiago de Cuba. Quijano, the all-time caps leader for Nicaragua, with 98 here this evening. Keeping a high line, Jamaica. Gray calling his teammates to join in on the high press, looking to win the ball back in the opposition's half. Good ball out wide. Quijano with some room. Dangerous ball played down the middle. Jamaica failed to clear. Still in possession, Nicaragua. Good spell of the match for them. A poor touch from Bonilla. Allows the ball to roll out of play. Bonilla, who scored an absolute screamer just a couple of weeks ago for Real Estelí. A dangerous right boot. The 31-year-old can score from anywhere, really. As we take a good look at Steve McLaren, his third match in charge of Jamaica here this evening. So much experience, both as a footballer and as a player, also winning the Champions League during his time in Europe. How about that for a move? Moskred turning on the style point, still on the ball. Moskred, he's tripped from behind, and that is going to be the first yellow card of the evening. Going to his pocket early, Mario Escobar, cautioning the Coventry man, Joel Antibaudir. "7 minutes in and already referee busy what promises to be an intense matchup. Two teams looking to remain perfect in this Group B. The trip from behind, nowhere near the ball that time. Alate Boudir. A good decision. The referee from Guatemala. Great as well to get away from his man, still in possession. Ball out wide. Finds his brother Tavon Gray. Two playing on the opposite flanks for Jamaica here this evening. Tavon Gray, the 22-year-old, plays his club football for New York City FC in the Major League Soccer. Meanwhile, Tamarai Gray, 28 years of age, he plays for Al Ettifaq in Saudi Arabia. Good opportunity this for Jamaica. Free kick is crossed in the box. Make that a shot on target. Bobby Reed is hoping to catch Jason Vega napping. That was not the case. First save of the match for the Nicaraguan keeper. 9 minutes in. Another ball whipped in the box. The header just wide. Jamaica inches away from going in front. He had the opener on a silver platter that time. Romario Williams, the 30-year-old, plays his club football for the Indy 11, just missing the target, with Vega completely misjudging that cross. Best chance of the match by far. Nicaragua looking to change that. Good defensive diagonal that time from low, clears the ball away, still in possession Nicaragua. Skred has shown his abilities on the ball early on here this evening. Very comfortable in possession. Whenever the ball gets to his feet, the 27-year-old. Williams commits the foul, looking to shield the ball away from Marvin Fletes. Williams trying to plead his case with the match official. Fletes still down. Here's another look at that shot on target. Vega to have had that covered. Two hands on the ball, not taking any chances as he punches the danger away. Fletes back up to his feet. Ten minutes gone. The Estadio Nacional de Fútbol is still 0-0 between Nicaragua and Jamaica. Already a couple of good opportunities for the Reggae Boys with Williams and with Reed. Nicaragua held on to the ball well and now have a corner kick. Let's see if they could come up with a goal-scoring opportunity with the set-piece situation here, as the ball was last touched on the far side by Tavon Gray. Junior Arteaga. Centers the ball. Taking short near post. Training ground routine, but it does not come up. And now Jamaica on the break. Could be on to something here. The switch is needed. The switch arrives. Is it precise? It is, with the first touch from Williams. Turns the ball over in a favorable situation. Nicaragua, our possession spell is short as Reed wins the ball back. A player down for Jamaica. Play on, says the referee. Near side possession with Gray. As the boos come down. Still down, a player for Jamaica. Now the whistle arrives with Gray in possession. Waiting for instructions from the referee, who initially allowed for play to continue. It wasn't a head injury, so the referee is not obligated to halt proceedings. Low is the player down, the center back. Just clipped at that time by Bonilla. Stomp on the left ankle, causing Damian Lowe to go down. 31-year-old plays his club football for Al Aklud over in Saudi Arabia. Drop ball is given to Gray. Play can continue. Blake. So much experience in between the sticks. He's one of the leaders on and off the pitch for Steve McLaren. So important to have a goalkeeper which is respected by his fellow teammates. We've seen it throughout the beautiful game's history, how important it is to have a confident and respected netminder to do well in important competitions. Just think of the likes of Gianluigi Buffon, Manuel Neuer, Iker Casillas, all World Cup winning goalkeepers. Dino Zoff, also one of the true greats of the beautiful game, winning the World Cup with Italy back in 1982. It all starts with the man in between the sticks. As Jamaica very nearly are able to build a goal-scoring opportunity with back-to-back vertical passes. Second one out of the reach of Gray. Fletes all the way back to Vega. Perez. Acevedo. Precise ball along the line, finds Arteaga. Ball forward. It's hoping to find Molskred. Turning run from midfield. Very nearly working for Nicaragua as Jamaica almost in once again, just missing that final ball. His opening 15 minutes, that's been lacking for the visitors. As Molskred goes down once again, he's looked so good on the ball for Nicaragua, inviting contact, securing the free kick. As we said earlier, a very well-educated right peg on Bonilla. He's going to take this free kick. Chipped forward, an opportunity! And Nicaragua waste their best chance of the match. The offside flag is up on the near side, so even if the ball had gone in the back of the net, it would not have counted. And there is no VAR at this stage of the Concacaf Nations League. So every decision on the field is final. Jamaica's high line stepping up well. Still need to see if that was actually a good call by the referee's linesman. So used to having the video assistant referee now that whenever that is not in play, referees quickly need to revert back to the old ways of how it used to be without the aid of technology. This is going to be another corner kick opportunity for Nicaragua. This time it won't be Bonilla to take. From that side of the pitch, it has been Arteaga. Here's another look at the sequence. They flick forward, and that was indeed the right call from the referee's linesman. This ball whipped in once again, clearing it away was low. They've looked dangerous with these crosses coming out of the back of Nicaragua. They've won 3 out of their last 4 matches heading into tonight's clash against Jamaica. Last time out for them, a 1-1 draw, as we said, snatched in second half stoppage time against Cuba. Before that, 3 straight victories with just 1 goal conceded, defeating French Guiana by 1-0, Belize by 4-0, and Montserrat by 4-1. As Jamaica in possession in the box. Looked promising that time for the Reggae boys, as the whistle is going to go against Nicaragua. This time the foul committed by Jaime Moreno. And it's low, moves down once again, this time holding on to the back of his head. It's been a physical matchup so far, and Low has felt the full brunt of these challenges. Escobar has to do a good job keeping control of this game, not let tempers flare. Bader on the ball, taken short. Pinnock on his left. Now wide. Pinnock continues his run. Getting in his way. Quijano, 2 players with a lot of experience there going at it. And possession will be in favor of Nicaragua. Throw in to be taken right in front of the Jamaican bench. Steve McLaren on his feet. Said before the game that the weather and the heat cannot be an excuse for his side here this evening. They prepared well and are confident ahead of what he called the challenging game away from home. Looking like a challenging task, as Nicaragua have looked good on the ball. This cross in the box, headed away by Low near post. It's great. He leaves it to Williams. Crossfield switch. No foul, says the ref. That's great. That's the player down. Anderson, furthest player forward at the moment for Jamaica, as the midfielder now drops back. Great. It's back up to his feet. The ball out wide. Just too much air under it, as Quijano is unable to control. This is the contact which saw Demarai Gray go to ground. 28-year-old with 10 caps for the Jamaican national team, as Blake takes a big risk on Moreno. And look out, the high press from Nicaragua. Using Nervy passes along the back line for Jamaica. Don't want to lose the ball in that area of the pitch. As Gray is fouled once again. This time by Acevedo. So skilled on the ball, Tamarai Gray. Shifty winger with good feet, good anticipation. There he is on the ball once again, running at Acevedo, getting away from his man. The ball in over the head of everyone and directly out for a goal kick. Nicaraguan Footballing Federation, founded back in 1931, 2 years after their first ever international game, which saw them lose away from home to El Salvador. 9-0 was the result there. Come a long way since then. Los Pinoleros, led by Marco Antonio Figueroa here this evening. Here is Reed. 2 players with that 3 surrounding the Jamaican number 10. McGee plays it back. Here's Lee. Pinnock. Low. Room to maneuver forward for the center back. Observe the movement made without the ball by Gray, but service was just too long. As Vega is going to hold on to the ball with Fletes struggling with a knock. Seems to be pointing to his groin. Fletes says he just needs a moment. Groin injuries are certainly not injuries that can be resolved with just a couple of stretches or some time. Let's see, this could be an important moment of the match. Fletes, one of the leaders at the back for Nicaragua, forming that partnership with Perez in front of Jason Vega. We'll see and keep a close eye on Fletes to see if he'll be able to continue on in this match. Here he is in possession. Unable to see from this angle if there is any movement in front of the bench for Nicaragua. The options available along the back line for head coach Marco Figueroa or Cano, Niño. Those 2 players could be options for the Chilean boss as we keep a close eye on Fletes, and the ball chipped forward well by Bonilla. Reed controls, finds Williams. Strong forward play from Williams as he's brought down in his own half, committing the foul that time. Artaega. Free kick taken quickly. Anderson. Low, now wide. He's asking for the ball. Anderson, and never arrives at the attacking midfielder. Here's Fletes. It looks like he recovered well. Perez. Chipped ahead in the direction of Moreno. Header forward now, sees Moreno in behind. Pinnock for a split second, the offside flag stays down. An opportunity for Nicaragua. The shot from distance, chipped and touched over the bar by Andre Blake. Barrera saw the shooting window open up in front of him. And the all-time leading goal scorer for Nicaragua took his chance. Blake had to be well aware of that ball's trajectory to palm it up and over the crossbar. Taken with plenty of venom. No one stepping up to Barrera. That is an important fingertip save from Blake. First attempt on target of the night for Nicaragua. Quijano. That's a poor ball. Now Jamaica on the break, looking to create. Speed has never been an issue for this national team. Can they make it kill here? It cannot. Pinnock on the way back to Blake. A nation which has produced the greatest sprinter of all time, one of the greatest athletes of all time in Usain Bolt. A true legend. Four-time gold medal winner in the 100 meters in the Olympics. That time Jamaica showing the speed on the counter-attack, very nearly getting in front of Vega with the ball. Blake only plays it over to Lowe. Anderson over to Pinnock. Nicaragua in possession as we reach the half-hour mark in this opening half of play. Asking for a free kick that time. Bonilla motioning over to the referee that his jersey is being pulled by Gray on the far side. Free kick taken quickly, look out. Nicaragua threatening with Quijano. His cross deflected away by Anderson. Arteaga. Over to Perez. Good idea, the ball right down the middle. Moreno manages to hold on to possession. Quijano. Shooting opportunity for him. Trying to go near post. Blake. The two-time save. Able to hold on to the ball initially. The 33-year-old wanting it to bounce. Well, to keep it in front of him. And allow rebound opportunity. Maggie getting involved for Jamaica. Nation builds up here from the Reggae boys, and they could be on to something here. The ball squared in, and there is the opening goal of the match. The Reggae boys go in front 32 minutes in. The passing sequence on the far side, cutting up Nicaraguan defense. Quijano looks on. Questions asked of the referee there from the Nicaraguan players. Let's take a look at the sequence. No offside there. Is there a push here? That is the question. Quijano back defending Demarai Gray. Behind the right back, who says that he was pushed from behind. An own goal, that is the decision at the moment. And there is no video assistant referee at this stage in the Concacaf Nations League, so the goal does count. Jamaica lead by 1-0. So a controversial moment that time. We'll talk about that one for the remainder of this match. Moment that is currently deciding this game as Jamaica lead, and Nicaragua looking to answer back immediately. As the cross in the box is cleared away for a throw-in. It looked like Quijano was in position to clear the ball away, then inexplicably really chooses to dive for the ball with Gray trying to get in front. Now tempers flaring. A shove from Anderson. That's seen by the referee. And look out here, Vega. With the clearance. Playing with fire. Now dying the 28-year-old shot stopper. Anderson. Dangerous ball back, very nearly intercepted by Moreno as Jamaican player is down. This time it's Pinnock. Sending two Jamaican center backs dealing with injuries in this opening half of play as Mario Escobar signals medical staff over. McLaren looks on. We're hoping that this is nothing serious. Same for the Brentford coaching staff over in the English Premier League, where Ethan Pinnock plays his club football. One goal for him this season for Brentford, a team which he joined back in July of 2019. It has started his 5th season at the club. 192 appearances for him and 11 goals for Brentford. He is still down, receiving medical attention in his own half. As we take another look at the goal, Reed's ball in was a tricky one for Quijano to deal with, especially after Vega was able to get the glove on this ball. It looked like Quijano was already falling down when the goalkeeper got that touch. It's going to be impossible for him to get away from this situation, facing his own goal, and it's pretty clear from this angle. There were indeed two hands on the back of Quijano. Was the contact enough from Demarai Gray to warrant a foul called by the referee? Well, that decision is rather an objective one. The referee didn't think so. But opinions can certainly change, especially on a 50-50 call like that. You can really see both sides of the argument. The ball was indeed cleared away by Quijano. And no foul was called. There certainly would have been no argument. Ball headed forward by Molskred. No one there for Nicaragua. Blake plays it forward. Horizontal ball is a dangerous one. There's no one there to pick it up. Nicaragua pushing numbers forward, looking for an equalizer before the halftime break. Acevedo. Bonilla. This ball in, easily dealt with by Lowe. Jamaica trying to advance the ball in the opposition's half. A foul is called as Gray goes to grounding. Slight pull from behind by Coronel. McLaren is going to get a talking to by the referee, as 63-year-old was looking for a yellow card there on Coronel. He had a case. Anderson settles. Anderson takes a look up. There's no one in the box, so he pulls it back. Gray, he's going to cross it. It was a dangerous ball in. Well-timed clearance from Perez. Nicaragua look to create on the break. Acevedo settles for a throw-in. It's difficult to catch these Jamaican players out of position. They have the pace to recover quickly. Jamaica qualifying for the World Cup back in 1998. Most important year in the nation's history in footballing terms, as Bonilla asked for a foul, and he is having a go at the referee, feeling that his arm was being pulled back. Bodies going to ground, tempers flaring. Bonilla wants the ball, he wants to get play back underway quickly. Crossing opportunity, the header. Failing to find the target, Blake collects. These players to get back in position. Philadelphia Union netminder. Nicaragua pushing numbers forward, looking for an equalizer before the halftime break. Goal here from the host would completely shift momentum their way. Heading into the break. Jamaica looking to avoid that. They know how important it is to end the opening 45 minutes up on the scoreboard. It would allow Steve McLaren to have the entire 15 minutes of halftime to set up his side and a plan heading into the second half to see out this victory, but there's still a long way to go here tonight at the Estadio Nacional de Football. Both of these sides unbeaten heading into tonight, both with 4 points, with 1 win and 1 draw on their way to this clash. So far, with this result, Jamaica would overtake Honduras and move into first place in Group B with 7 points. Honduras with 2 wins and 1 loss in 3 games so far in group play. Barrera able to get away from Anderson. Barrera's crossing. Cleared away by Gray. Certainly had better luck going forward on this near side in this opening half of play. Nicaragua. Combination of Barrera and Quijano has worked well. So far, the Jamaican back line has held up well for Steve McLaren. Skred looks on after a good opening 10 minutes. He's been held in check by this Jamaican midfield. Hasn't had the time on the ball that he had in the early stages of the match. It has certainly played a factor how Nicaragua have attacked. Right when they have the ball, there is immediately a Jamaican player right on top. The Nicaraguan footballer, very little time on the ball. Always disturbed, always rushed. That is a poor clearance attempt by Lowe. He's lucky that the rebound fell kindly to him. Bonilla earns the throw-in. It's been lively on the left side of attack for Nicaragua in this opening half of play. Hasn't had an opportunity to get a shot off or a clear glance at goal. As we receive confirmation from our pitch side reporters that there will be 3 minutes added to close out this opening half of play at the Estadio Nacional de Football. Nicaragua looking to create one final chance. They have a throw-in, the long throw cleared away. Perez heads it forward, allowed to bounce in front of the Jamaican box. Stepping up well, Fletes. Acevedo. Artaega. Shooting opportunity for Artaega. Blake palms the danger away. And the home fans on their feet. Artaega is looking for that bottom corner, as we'll play up until at least the 48th minute in this opening half of play in Manuaga. Arteaga, the outswinger, met midair by Lowe. Shot taken first time. Easy save for Blake. Here's the previous chance. A lot more pace, a lot more venom on this hit from Arteaga. Off balance, he does so well to find the target. With this turf, that bounce could have played. Nasty little trick on Blake, the veteran keeper, so good at reading the bounce. Coming the ball out for a corner. Surface of play here in Manuaga. Artificial, you can see it every time that a player gets back up to his feet after hitting the ground. See those little pebbles of rubber on their skin as a shoving match is underway at Estadio Nacional de Football, as both Perez and Reed go to ground. You can see it clearly from that angle. This is not a natural surface of play. Artificial grass. Always takes some time to get used to, especially for footballers who are used to playing on natural surfaces. Of course, the Premier League, some of the greatest natural grass surfaces in the world. As this cross in the box is cleared away, it bounces kindly for Anderson, but Vega is there. Final few seconds of this opening half. Body is going to ground. Play on, says the referee. This will surely be the last sequence of this opening half of play. Crossing the box is a dangerous one. Low clears it away, and there is the halftime whistle from Mario Escobar. Jamaican players not happy with the referee. There is going to be a yellow card out in the direction of Reed. And that is it for the opening half of play at the Estadio Nacional de Football. It is Nicaragua 0, Jamaica 1. Welcome back to the Estadio Nacional de Fútbol in Manuaga. Nicaragua trailing Jamaica by 1-0, and head coach Marco Antonio Figueroa going to his bench to start this second half of play. Coming on with the number 6, Henry Niño. The defender will come on to start the second half for Nicaragua. Down 1-0 on the scoreboard, looking to mount what would be a furious comeback in the second half. They have tested Blake 5 times in the opening half of play, but no goals to show so far. Jamaica holding on defensively, and now up 1-0. Ball rolls for the start of the second half at the Estadio Nacional de Fútbol. It is Concacaf Nations League A action in Group 2, with Nicaragua taking on Jamaica in the final game of match day 3. I am Antonio Aquilino. Thank you so much for joining us. The own goal from Kenyano, deciding this encounter at the moment, a goal which was controversially scored as the Nicaraguan players surrounding referee Mario Escobar after the ball hit the back of the net, claiming that Kenyano was pushed from behind by Demarai Gray. The goal would go on to stand, and that is where we pick things up at the start of the second half of play. Play on, says the referee there. Look out! Shooting opportunity opening up for Acevedo, who has been lively on the left flank for Nicaragua here this evening. That time, shot sailing up and over. The goal defended by Blake. Pressure look being shown by Nicaragua. That forces Blake to go long. Well played by Williams to find the teammate out wide, and this is a beautiful solo run from McGee. Still in possession, Jamaica. The shot is blocked. Williams had a clear look at goal that time. That extra touch allowing Nicaraguan defenders to close him down. Anderson, late challenge in midfield. Play on, says the referee, as Nicaragua remain in possession. Waiting to get confirmation and see who was the player that made way for Henry Niño to come on. Fletes was dealing with some hamstring issues in that opening half of play. That issue to the groin at the hamstring, as Acevedo is forward once again, this time going for a cross instead of a shot. The result is the same, with the ball sailing out of play for a goal kick. As we see 11 on the field for Nicaragua, scrolling on the bottom of your monitors. Shooting opportunity for Bonilla. First time we've seen him with a clear look at goal, even if it's from about 25 yards out. Put their shooting boots on to start this second half. Nicaragua. First Acevedo, now Bonilla. Both unable to hit the frame. No changes for Steve McLaren as he confirms his 4-3-3 to start the second half. This evening, Williams and Reed, the two key players up front for the former Manchester United boss. Here's McGee. Plays it centrally. Reed, plenty of pace on that ball. Anderson does well to control. No foul, says the ref there, as Molskred has a lot of green grass in front of him. Molskred goes for goal. Had options available to his left. Moreno and Bonilla were both asking for the ball there. And Antonio Figueroa disappointed with that sequence. Molskred, the selfish decision and looking for a goal. Jamaica now on the front foot, keeping his whistle out of the action so far to start this second half. Mario Escobar. And the challenge from behind, low. Getting nowhere near the ball that time, getting plenty of Bonilla in the process. And Lowe going to pick up a yellow card for his troubles. He becomes the third Jamaican player booked here this evening, after Reed and Latte Bodir also picked up yellow cards in the first half. There's a confirmation of the booking as Lowe clears things up with Bonilla. That is a poorly taken free kick. Jamaica on the front foot. Williams able to reach the ball and hold on to possession. Here is Gray. Anderson out wide. Disappointing from Tavon Gray. Had plenty of time to settle and find a teammate. He just took his eyes off the ball. Nicaragua let off the hook there. Nino, crossfield switch. Fletes all the way back to Vega. Bonilla does well to win the ball back in midfield. After it looked like Jamaica was going to get back on the ball. Crossing the box is cleared away. Anderson steps up. It settles everything for Jamaica. Such a positive presence in midfield for the Reggae boys. Always calm, never rushed. 20-year-old Caroy Anderson of Charlton Athletic. Player with a bright future ahead of him. Bonilla looking to win it back for Nicaragua. And the pressure being applied by the hosts turns out to be effective. Problems stem when Nicaragua have the ball at their feet. They have struggled to get good scoring opportunities inside of Blake's box. Here's Gray, gets onto his right foot. Two players waiting for him. Lay. It's a poor ball in the direction of Anderson. Last touch by the 20-year-old. Here's Quijano. Looks like the player who was taken off by head coach Marco Antonio Figueroa for Henry Niño was Jason Coronel, the holding midfielder. They've now moved to a back three. Nicaragua as Bonilla. Thanks to a brilliant first touch and a clean look at goal. A wonderful opportunity this for Nicaragua. Falling to the left foot of Bonilla. A disappointing strike from the 31-year-old. I was saying, Nicaragua now looks like they're playing with a back three of Fletes Perez and Henry Niño, with Quillano and Acevedo high up the flanks. Coronel, I've not seen him on the field in this second half, so he is the player who has made way. Baudier down after feeling the full brunt of Barrera's challenge. Forearm to the back. Pretty easy decision by the referee there. Nicaragua heading into today ranked 131 in the world according to the FIFA World Rankings, as the offside flag is up on Moreno. Jamaica ranked 61st. So on paper, Jamaica, heavy favorite. Nicaragua has put on one hell of a fight. A free kick taken quickly, look out. Nicaraguan players are out of position, and Vega has to intervene and close down the shooting window of Reed. An excellent save made that time by the 28-year-old Jason Vega. Marco Antonio Figueroa is not happy with how his back line were set up there. Caught napping with the Jamaican player down. No one reacting to the free kick taken quickly. Now throw-in opportunity, Pinnock with the long throw-in in the box. Cleared away by Perez. Oh, crossing it back in, Anderson collects. Gray plays it all the way back to Blake. Ball forward. Williams to chase. Williams collects. Once again, excellent center forward play from Williams. McGee. That's exactly what you want from your center forward. Hold on to the ball, wait for support. Exemplary from Williams, and now Jamaica passing the ball well. The cross is cleared away. Confidence growing for the Reggae Boys in this second half. Offside flag up on Reed. Referee's linesman on the near side with the call. It's a good decision. That angle, it did indeed look like Reed was the furthest player forward behind the last line of defense of Nicaragua. Arteaga. Switch to find Quijano. Barrera. Oh, look at that defending. Barrera somehow manages to get around it. And that is good refereeing. The foul was evident, it was obvious, but Barrera still had possession. He was getting around the Pinnock. Take a look at that, that is a clear foul. Nicaraguan captain held back. Pinnock is lucky not to be the fourth Jamaican player with a yellow card. Pretty blatant foul. Trying to halt the one forward. It was made by Barrera. Free kick taken short. Crossing opportunity. And Blake with some brave goalkeeping, a lot of traffic around him. Manages to hold on to the ball. Anderson. Out wide, late. Long ball forward, hoping that Williams is able to control it. Indeed, he is. It's been so good here this evening. Williams has that is a pretty clear and evident foul committed that time by Gray. Scred goes down. Just halting his run back and getting in the way. Gray that time. Scred running straight into the number 12 in yellow. Acevedo takes a look in the box. Difficult to get a cross in. Nicaragua still in possession. Molskred. Physical battle between him and Lowe. The latter comes out of the traffic with the ball at his feet. Now Jamaica looking to strike on the break. McGee. Anderson. Looks to calm things down and find an option. Lay makes his way forward from his left back position. Gray gets it back, shooting range for Gray. Ball rolling out to the right of Jason Vega's goal. Seemed to have had it covered. Nicaraguan netminder, but he was still disappointed. As Williams once again managed to hold on to the ball and find a teammate in precious real estate. He has been a problem for the Nicaraguan defenders so far in this second half. Mario Williams, the 30-year-old with plenty of experience at the top level. And it's paying dividends here this evening for the Reggae Boys as two more changes are getting ready to be made by Nicaragua. Coming on with the number 18, Ariel Arauz. Coming off with the number 9, Jaime Moreno. So that is it for the front man, and also coming on, Jacob Montes with the number 8. Going to his bench and looking for a spark, Marco Antonio Figueroa. Hoping these two players will be able to provide it. McGee. Crossfield switch. Intercepted. Nicaragua after the double change. He's going to try catch this Jamaican side, guessing ball forward. Fighting for it was Barrera. He's able to secure the corner. Good fight, good hustle from the captain. Leading by example here this evening. The all-time leading goal scorer for this national team with 25 goals. Corner kick taken short. Delivery is a disappointing one. Cleared easily by this Jamaican back line, and the frustration now evident in the body language of the Nicaraguan players. And all the aerial weapons up the pitch. Delivery had to be better. Changes yet for Jamaica, as Steve McLaren opted to keep the starting 11 on the field for as long as possible as we enter the 67th minute of play. Good ball played by Lay. First time passes from Jamaica have caused some issues to this Nicaraguan back line. Quality is certainly evident for the Reggae boys. Big reason why they are ranked 61st in the world in the FIFA World Rankings. A national team which it's had a lot of ups and downs throughout its history. Founded back in 1910. First ever competitive game was against Haiti. Game which Jamaica won by 2-1 back in 1908. One in midfield. Arteaga, he goes down, no foul, says the ref. We said, reaching the World Cup back in 1998 and finishing third in a group which saw Argentina finish first with Croatia in second place, as this cross is played in the box dangerously by Reed, looking for Gray. Fletes had to stretch, make sure, and this time the clearance attempt was away from goal. It's been so good getting in behind this Nicaraguan defense here this evening. Bobby Reed, the 31-year-old, making his 23rd appearance with Jamaica here this evening. Scored 3 goals. As the glancing header near post hits the back of the net. Everyone halting in their celebrations for Jamaica, thinking that that was going to be an offside call. The flag never going up, and the goal is confirmed by the referee. Jamaica double their advantage, and they now take a commanding 2-0 lead away from home. Mario Williams will claim it. And the Nicaraguan players allowing 2 headers inside the box, and that is a recipe for disaster, as Jamaica double their advantage on the set piece. And the referee looks on. It's going to be another change here for Nicaragua, coming off with the number 3 Acevedo, coming on with the number 22, the forward Angelo Vasquez. Let's take another look at this goal. You could see Lay putting his arms up, feeling that was going to be an offside call on Williams, who got the last touch on this ball. The ball was still heading in the back of the net. A touch there wasn't needed, taking a big risk that time by choosing to deflect that ball. Romario Williams, his goal was going to be given to Lee. Vega was not going to be able to make the save. The ball got it past the 28-year-old. Remember, a similar sequence to that where the offside flag was indeed raised with Nani and Cristiano Ronaldo, with CR7 scoring what looked like an incredible goal, getting away from a couple of players. And just as the ball was about to cross the line, Nani got a touch. And he was indeed in an offside position, and the goal was called off correctly due to offside. And Cristiano Ronaldo was absolutely livid with his teammate. Of course, Nani, player with so much quality. Truly a superstar in his own right. During his time at Manchester United. Nicaragua looking to cut the deficit in half. Crossing the box is a good one. Still in possession, Nicaragua. This Jamaican back line getting numbers in the area, creating a green and yellow wall in front of Blake, making it very difficult for Nicaragua to create a chance. And there you can see Lee. He'll get an assist there. The goal is given to Williams. He was frustrated that Williams seemingly stole the goal away from him. But Lee can be happy with an assist. Goal scorers are always looking to score goals. Williams, that's just his DNA. As Nicaragua look to create a chance themselves. Chance goes begging. Quijano looking to make amends after scoring the own goal in the opening half. Just failing to hit that one cleanly. 4 substitutions made by Marco Antonio Figueroa so far in this match, bringing on Henry Niño, Jacob Montes, Ariel Araúz, and Angelo Velasquez. But the impact that the Chilean boss hoped to see has simply not been there. On the contrary, feels like after those changes, Jamaica have gathered the momentum and are now in complete control. It's a poor ball from Velasquez. Barrera, those tired legs now starting to play a role. And Jamaica, they are fresh and ready to take advantage of another opportunity. Vega able to get to that ball just before Gray. It's a player down for Jamaica. Fans not too happy, urging their players to continue on. Perez. Now wide for Velasquez. Velasquez's ball in is a dangerous one, bouncing right in front of Blake. No one getting a touch for Los Pinoleros. Barrera was there, and so was Molskred.
Damas y caballeros, su atención, por favor. Sustitución en la selección nacional de Jamaica.
75 minutes in, Steve McLaren is going to go to his bench for the first time here this evening. Coming off with the number 15, Latte Bodir. Coming on with the number 3, the defender, Mason Holgate. We take another look at this chance. Both Molskred and Barrera in prime positions to attack this ball. Both failing to make contact. Ball played in was a good one from Velasquez. On the opposite side of the pitch, Lay gets his ball in. Perfect height for Jason Vega to collect. It just shows the type of evening that it has been for Nicaragua. Nice control from Velasquez. Guiano's night ends after 76 minutes of play. Coming on with the number 10 attacking midfielder Harold Medina, who plays his club football for Real Estelí.
La cantidad de aficionados que vinieron a presenciar este juego de la National League Concacaf es de 16,630 aficionados.
As you can hear, Stadium PA announce the attendance for tonight's game at 16,630 people. Home fans coming out to support their national team. Nicaragua with some work to do. The strike here, looking to pull one back, was Ariel Arauz. The plan is evident. Shots from distance from Nicaragua, but problem is they've failed to hit the target, especially in this second half. Bonilla, Acevedo. This last attempt from Arauz, they have all been off target. Jamaica will live with that, especially with a veteran goalkeeper like Blake in goal. Some more changes now. Jamaica bring on Cephas for McGee. Cephas with the number 20. Taking the place of a player who has played an important role here this evening. He's not going to have an assist here tonight. He's not going to have a goal, McGee. But his pace and his presence on this near side created problems all evening long for Acevedo. A player who enjoys playing in an attacking position most of the match, and he has had to stay back because of McGee and his presence. Ball forward, played by Nino. Blake had to stretch. High line now being held by this Nicaraguan attack. Home fans raising their voices when they saw Blake stretch for that ball. Nearly a disaster at the back for Jamaica, but Blake making up for it with his quality. Reading the situation well, taking that extra step to his left just to make sure that no funny business is going to take place on his watch. Here is Anderson. Cephas, first touch for him since coming on. This is going to be a yellow card. Did not see the extent of the foul from our original angle as cameras followed cross-field switch in the direction of Gray. Contact right in front of the Nicaraguan bench. And the yellow card is going to Luis Perez. A little under 10 minutes left to go. Estadio Nacional de Fútbol. Jamaica with a 2-0 lead and a stranglehold against Nicaragua. This result would see Jamaica move into first place in Group B after 3 matches played with 7 points, 1 point ahead of second place Honduras. Nicaragua would remain in third. 2 points behind Honduras for that coveted second place. Top 2 teams advance on to the quarterfinals of the Concacaf Nations League. 4 teams already qualified for that stage of the competition: Panama, Canada, Mexico, and the United States. 4 more teams will be added at the end of this phase of the Nations League group play. Jamaica look good, look confident after a shaky start to their Group B matches. Their 0-0 draw at home against Cuba. Reggae boys turning things around with a 2-1 victory away from home against Honduras. And now a 2-0 lead, once again away from home against Nicaragua. Excellent defending from Cephas, tracking back and getting in the passing lane. It's been difficult for Nicaragua to create anything concrete inside of the Jamaican box. And all the solutions have been from distance with difficult shots from about 20 to 25 yards out. It's an opportunity inside the box, but look how quickly Jamaican jerseys swarm the ball. They have made it difficult all evening long for the Nicaraguan players. This will be it for Demarai Gray. A complete performance for the winger as his night ends after 84 hard-fought minutes coming on in his wake with the number 21 Forward Norman Campbell. Fletes. Looking for room. Medina plays it out wide. Medina gets it back. Arteaga. Once again on the ball, Arteaga. Clip from behind and going down. Free kick taken quickly. Nicaragua looking to catch the Jamaican back line by surprise. The cross in the box is a disappointing one for the home fans as the ball rolls out for a goal kick. Was there a touch there? It's just going to be a throw-in. Ball angling just enough to not go out for a goal kick. Clock is working against Nicaragua. Under 5 minutes left and a 2-goal deficit to overcome. Jamaica have been incredibly solid defensively. It's going to take something special for Nicaragua to get on the board. The block is made by Lee. A challenge from Fletes to keep the ball in this half of the pitch for Nicaragua. Arteaga. Medina as well to ride the challenge and hold on to the ball. Vega. A disappointing pass from Perez. Trying to go down the middle. There was no one there for Nicaragua who read what Perez was trying to do there. What a ball forward in space for Reed. The offside flag was up on the Leicester City man. Shirt extending. Play was already halted as Nicaragua may be in. The shot is saved. The rebound. Cross back in the box. The overhead kick. Palmed away by Blake. What a sequence. Molskred very nearly dragging Nicaragua back in this game with the audacious attempt. Double save from Blake. Corner kick is taken, controlled in the box, sliding it to hold on to the ball. Nicaragua. Medina, his cross on the ground. Shooting window could be open here on the edge of the box. Fighting for the ball along the touchline. Arteaga. I receive word from our touchline reporter. Will be 4 minutes of second half stoppage time given. Nicaragua desperately trying to pull one back. Jamaica doing everything they can to hold on to the 3 points and the clean sheet in the process. Let's take another look at the best chance of the match for Nicaragua. Blake making the initial save. The ball squared back in the box, and take a look at this. Molskred going airborne, doing everything he can to get an attempt on frame. And Blake there to deny him the glory. That would have meant Nicaragua's first goal of the night. Good defending from Nino. Clearance right to Jamaica. Great. Shields the ball away and invites contact. It will remain with the Reggae Boys. Veteran play here from Cephas. Holding on to the ball. Looking for that Nicaraguan touch to hold on to the sphere. Secure throw-in, secure free kicks. Waste precious seconds off the clock with everyone in position. Cephas is unable to reach the ball as it trickles out for a goal kick. Nicaragua now have under 4 minutes left in this match to try and mount a miraculous comeback. Set up for Jamaica. It's going to make this difficult for Nicaragua. It's going to take something special. Molskred very nearly found that something special with his overhead kick. Unfortunately for him and every single Nicaraguan fan in attendance here this evening, Blake was up to the task. The Jamaican captain with 6 massive saves here this evening. And a well-deserved clean sheet. It's been one of the players of the match here tonight for Steve McLaren. Player down for Jamaica as players fight for possession in midfield. Molskred did not see Gray in his way. Now it's late. Plays it forward. The offside flag stays down. Holgate goes down. Secures the free kick in the Nicaraguan half. Look at that from Anderson. Always so composed. Very rare quality for a 20-year-old in a hostile environment such as this. Standout performance from him here this evening. Never easy winning away from home in Concacaf. And Jamaica are now seconds away from picking up 3 massive points in Nicaragua after they managed to do the same exact thing back on September 10th against Honduras. This would be the second victory in 3 matches for the Reggae Boys in this Group B. 3 massive points, which will see them move into first place in the group with 7 points, 1 clear of Honduras and 3 points clear of Nicaragua. Top 2 teams at the end of it all will advance on to the quarterfinal stage of the Concacaf Nations League. Nicaragua, this is not the end of the road for them. Still plenty of time to turn things around. After earning 4 points in their first 2 games, they will taste defeat for the first time in this Group B. Simply too good from Jamaica here this evening. Can Nicaragua get one back? Shot is deflected and the free kick is won. And that will be the final sequence of the match. There is the full-time whistle from referee Mario Escobar. Jamaica come on the road and secure 3 big points as they defeat Nicaragua by 2-0.
Amigos aficionados, hacemos la cordial invitación para este próximo lunes 7 de la noche, Nicaragua versus Guyana Francesa.
Capitán Juan Ramón Barrera, una dura derrota en casa, Juan.
Difficult loss at home.
De verdad que no la esperábamos.
Weren't expecting this.
De agua fría para todos.
It's like a cold shower for everyone here.
Hicimos nuestro partido, vinimos haciendo bien las cosas, pero bueno, hoy
our match.
2 errores nos costaron el
We
partido.
imposed what we wanted to do, but 2 mistakes cost us.
¿Qué pasó? Porque no hubo un cambio de chip.
Se intentó, si miraba el segundo tiempo, lo analizaba, fuimos superiores a ellos.
Raise our pace
no tuvimos
in the second half.
Concretas para anotar.
Some good opportunities to
una concentración en el segundo tiempo que nos costó el partido, pero creo que tenemos
lack of concentration
otro
from
partido
us in the second half cost us the game.
Tenemos que lavarnos la cara y ganar en casa.
We have to
La afición se hizo presente, más de 16,000 personas en el Estadio Nacional.
Sí, de verdad que nos complace jugar con estadio lleno. Lamentablemente no se dio el resultado y esperemos que el lunes podamos sacar los 3 puntos.
Muchas gracias, Juan.
We wish to pick up 3 points next time in front of our fans.
We have reggae boy Romario Williams. Romario, a goal, 3 points for your team. Your thoughts of the performance this evening?
No, I thought it was a professional performance. You know, obviously coming into a tough environment, we knew what was at stake. Obviously with the points, and we just wanted to come out here and get a positive result, knowing that we have another game at home in a couple of days against Honduras. So it wasn't our best performance, but we got the 3 points, and that's what matters.
Looking forward to the home game now on Monday?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it's a quick turnaround, so obviously going to recover, get ourselves ready, and prepare for Honduras.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Jamaica with a 2-0 victory over Nicaragua in this Concacaf Nations League A Group 2 in this match day 3. Let's take a look at the best moments from this encounter. The Reggae Boys would take the lead in the opening half of play. 32 minutes in, the own goal scored by Josue Orellano, the all-time caps leader for Nicaragua. Was he shoved from behind? He surely thought so. But Jamaica would say thank you very much and take the lead heading into the halftime break. Despite some good opportunities from Nicaragua, who are certainly the aggressors in the opening half of play, Blake would come up with 4 important stops in the opening 45 minutes for Jamaica. And his work would certainly not be finished there, as he would play a big role in the second half as well. Here, Blake denying Arteaga with a vicious shot from outside the box. Things would get chippy to end the opening half of play. Referee Mario Escobar had to do a good job to keep control of everything in this match. He showed a yellow card in the direction of Reed in the final stages of the first half to do exactly that. In the second half, Nicaragua did come out aggressive, looking to find an equalizer, but the crosses in the box and the shots attempted from distance were definitely not the way to go, because the aim was simply off for Nicaragua on the night. This attempt would be taken by Bonilla. This another attempt from distance, but one thing in common, they all sailed over the top of Blake's goal, and that would be the story in this second half for Nicaragua. Early on, the aim was simply off. Yellow cards were all picked up by one team, only Perez picking up a caution for Nicaragua in this game. Jamaica gaining confidence as the second half progressed. Reed denied by Vega. Good sequence here for the goalkeeper. This would be an important clearance made by Fletes, but on the subsequent corner kick, Lee is able to find Williams. Lee thought that he should have had the goal here, but Williams, he's a center forward. He is always going to get his big boots in the way and try to claim that goal for himself. Lee will have to wait to score in this Concacaf Nations League, as Williams will claim that one, and that would be the second goal of the night for Jamaica. Nicaragua would come forward in the final stages of the match. Plenty of good opportunities, plenty of substitutions made by head coach Marco Antonio Figueroa, and some solid saves would be needed by Blake to preserve the clean sheet. At the end of this game, when it was all said and done, there would be one moment where Blake would truly secure his spot as the player of the game, and it was this one. A double stop, including an incredible save on the overhead kick attempted by Molskred. This would be the moment of the match for Blake, and what an acrobatic attempt from the attacking midfielder. What a stop from the Philadelphia Union netminder. 2 brilliant pieces of football, and that would be a Jamaica pick up the 3 points on the road by a 2-0 final scoreline. Let's take a look at the full-time stats. Very entertaining match of football. The two sides combining for 21 total shots, 10 of those on target, 4 yellow cards in what was an extremely physical game, which also included 29 total fouls. Jamaica controlling possession just barely. More shots and more shots on target for Nicaragua, but 0 goals on the board. That has to change for Nicaragua as they continue their journey in the Concacaf Nations League. Thank you so much for watching. From Antonio Aquilino, arrivederci.